What's up, y'all? Back in the booth. I went to two cookouts, but after there was a good time. New York City Summer. I had to wake up mad early today. I didn't think I was gonna wake up today, but by the grace of God, I woke up in a great ass mood, ready to shoot. We gotta go to Roses at Parks in the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx, even though I kinda like the Bronx, but yeah, we about to go with MLT Part 2. I think the first time we did it, the camera work was terrible, but now we have a cameraman. The production definitely got better. Shout out to Long. Hopefully he don't get too big and leave me. We made it. We in the Bronx. But yeah, we about to record today. We back in the booth. Yeah, Roses at Park.
From 347 New York, this is Good Day New York. Stay safe, my hearts.
All right, man, 347 back at it again today. We back in the booth. We're on the rooftop today at Roses at Park with my good friend Junior today.
Yo, Brian, what's good, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Everything good.
Everything
Can't complain,
good?
man.
Everything
Come
good?
on,
How's your summer going?
Oh, summer going good. Mm-hmm. You know, we had our first successful party. It was really nice. If you missed it, you don't want to miss one on the 19th. It was a good vibe. So far, so good. Yeah.
How do you compare New York summers to like everywhere else? Because I feel like in New York City, it's so unique to where we have people coming from across the world. We have celebrities coming in, and like, how do you feel about this New York City summer in general?
So New York is a melting pot. So we get pretty much of every type of vibe here. We have the techno, we have Afro beats, the Caribbean vibe, African American vibe. You know, everything is all mixed. It's a huge melting pot, and we get to pull from different cultures. We have the Latino vibe as well.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful vibe, if you ask me. I think that the way everything flows is beautiful in New York City. So other places can try, but they'll never be like the Mecca. This is the Mecca.
Yeah, because literally, I'm outside this summer like that, you know, going to everything, cookouts to parties, day parties, night parties, and I feel like the New York natives do not like go to parties out here. I feel like I find people from different states that come over here, and that's you know, crazy to me.
Yeah.
So how does MLT bring? How do you guys get so much community and bring everyone together for every party? Because last month's rooftop party, that was jumping too. So how do you bring everyone together?
Okay, so that's a great question. So first, we started off with what was missing, right? Us being Bronx natives, you know, BX all day. Us being Bronx natives, it made us realize that we needed to bring the vibe uptown. We love going to party in the city, going to party in Brooklyn, but we felt like the Bronx was missing out on this opportunity of having a good vibe and not having to travel far. You know, oftentimes you go out, people are drinking, they're smoking. They don't want to have to travel an hour plus back home, risking their lives. They want to party in the backyard, somewhere like 5-10 minutes from their home. They can get in a quick Uber, and they're not spending so much to party. And then we thought of community. Okay, if we cater to our community here uptown, our friends from other boroughs will come and vibe with us, you know? We got pretty girls too. You know what I mean? We got pretty girls too. So that started, when we started that, became a snowball effect. We actually met with the owner here, and she was a little doubtful. She didn't know because she didn't believe.
No.
We pulled up on. I was like, "Yo, we gonna throw a party. We about to do this and do that." She's like, "Yeah, okay." And she tried to send me off to her number two. I'm like, "No, I want to talk to you." I'm like, "I want to talk to you. Let's make this deal, and we go from there." And the rest was history. Like the team came together. We did everything, and we are for the people. So our parties are not money focused, it's more community driven. And I'll give you examples of why our parties are not money focused. It's moments like this you don't want to miss.
That's the name.
That's the name. And the reason why you don't want to miss it is because, number one, when it comes to bottle pricing, we know that oftentimes people are hit in the head for bottles.
Yo, sorry
coming
to,
the spot.
sorry to cut you off, right?
Yeah.
I was in a spot like 2 weeks ago and they were selling fake liquor.
I'm telling you, it's getting
Like
bad.
it was I don't like it was Don Julio, but it was not Don Julio.
No.
And after that, I'm like,
It
yeah,
was
I'm
John
only
Julio.
going to I'm only going to
Yeah, I'm telling
select
you.
parties now,
Yeah,
bro.
no, yo, bro. Honestly, it's happening because the economy is bad. And when the economy is bad and you don't have people who curate events who put that into their mind and keep that thought on the top of their head, like, hey, how do I make this affordable so we all enjoy and nobody's getting killed or feel like they have to spend their last dollar? That's just the mindset, you know, and that's kind of why we cancel section culture. Because section culture, if you want to look at it deeper, section culture was killing relationships because think about it. You can't even get to the girl you want to talk to. You gotta come through like 3 people to like, you probably see Shorty, she in the section, bump shoulders, you know? But honestly, Brian, I thought the pushback that we were gonna get, I thought the biggest pushback was gonna be from women wanting to be in sections.
Really?
Yes. So oftentimes I get a lot of DMs like, oh, how much is the section? I'm like, we don't do sections. So
that's fine.
you get your bottle, you go and parlay.
You go and you could like walk around with it and stuff like that.
But to be honest, they actually favor not being cooped up in a section.
Hear that? Yeah.
They want to
hear that? Like,
they just want to vibe. They just want to
Yeah.
vibe. They want to feel normal. If somebody wants to talk to them, it's easier access. You can buy them a drink. You can approach them. And so I mentioned the bottle pricing.
Yeah.
I mentioned
Moments like this.
I mentioned the accessibility.
Yeah.
Everyone is accessible to each other. So it's no longer like that click.
Yeah, you don't have to go over the mountains to get to somebody.
And then the last part. So one thing that I would say is one of our signatures was the roses. The roses was well thought out. We came up with that idea so that we can create an opportunity for people to interact.
Okay.
Some of the hardest things to do is shoot your shot.
Yeah.
You know, you see a bad, you like, damn, I need to scoop that.
Yeah.
But how do I do it, right? Offering a drink is
pretty regular.
That's regular, yeah.
And
why you trying to get me drunk?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
drink, she can walk away. Yeah.
But giving a rose is intentional. A lot of men undermine how roses make women feel, but roses actually uplift their spirit. It boosts their confidence. It shows that you care.
Yeah.
A rose, yes, it may fall, it may die after some time, but the thought that went in
is the thought that counts.
Is the thought that counts. So the thought that went in to give her that rose matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't be giving 10 women roses, bro. If you see me in a party and I give you, and one thing that I also want to mention is that we're not being partial where it's like, yeah, we some playboys, me and the team, me and my partners and the whole team, we're not taking the roses and specifically handing out to ladies. No, that's not our vibe. We give it to the guys, we give it to the girls. And they do what they do. You know what I mean? If you're a girl, give it to a guy you like. If you're a guy, give it to a girl you like.
I feel you.
Simple as that.
So you know? Like you talked about coming to the owner and she pushed you to the number 2. Can you tell people how it is trying to negotiate, I guess, to get what you want? So
when you are negotiating, you have to know your strengths and weaknesses. You have to know your capabilities. I knew what we could do. Me and Kojo and Izzy has been in business since college. We've been throwing parties, organizing events. This is not a new thing for us. We perfected our craft when we attended Stony Brook. After we graduated from Stony Brook, the rest was, okay, what are we gonna do now? Other people have approached us to work with us, but we always knew that we had the capabilities of putting on a good event.
Because you're networking.
Because of our network. We support other people, so other people support us.
Yeah, that's one thing. I feel like you guys are so supportive, and I appreciate that. Because when I was just starting out, y'all came to me, I'm like, damn, I don't know if I'm ready yet, but
you ready, bro. Come on now.
You know, doing it, and like I appreciate that you guys are so supportive of one another, and like you guys generally want to see each other win and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. There's room on the table for everybody. There's enough food for all of us to eat. So if we help each other, community building. If people at the top are working together, why can't people at the bottom work together? Like we have to work together too. You know, and play on our strengths. So coming together, like basically I came to her And immediately we started negotiating. We're like, hey, we know we could do this. Just give us the opportunity. She gave us the opportunity. The thing was that they were understaffed. And when you're negotiating, you have to know, okay, how many people do you think you could bring into the venue? Okay, what's the bar minimum? Could we reach that bar minimum? Do we have the clientele that spends that kind of money?
Yeah, that's
a very important part, because you don't want to be liable at the end of the day if you don't hit that minimum.
Yeah.
Then relationships. So, hey, we're looking for a long-term relationship, not a short-term.
Yeah, that's a lot of people don't. They just think of the quick get rich scheme instead of the long game.
Yeah. So, a lot of relationship building. So we tell her, hey, we're gonna work with you long-term, and we're gonna bring our party. Eventually, our parties got bigger than this space could handle.
Yeah.
But we still maintained our relationship with the owner, and which is why we're able to come and shoot this podcast here, because there's a level of loyalty there.
Yeah.
She got me, I got her. Like, we got each other. Like, she got me, Kojo, Izzy. We got her. You know what I mean? Like, whenever we can bring the vibe here, we're gonna bring the vibe
so
here.
like, whenever you have a party, like, it's always gonna be here because everything's already set up. You guys know each other. And like, when you guys get bigger, it's only better. It's like better for both sides, because when you need a vibe quick, that, I could call someone, or because like when you guys get like, big names, you could just bring them here,
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. We about to get spicy now, right? So we just talked about how
Let me roll up my sleeve.
Do you guys think y'all the best group in the city right now, compared to everyone else, and for what you guys do? Do you guys think y'all the best?
Of course, I will always be biased and say I think, we're one of the best. But everyone has their own specialty and their own field. I think we're the best in what we do and what we're trying to curate. Yeah. But I respect every group in New York City. Every group in New York City is showing up and showing out. And shout out to EMC, shout out to Rooftop and BK, shout out to Close Friends, shout outs to Chabasky, shout outs to Afro Beats and Brunch, shout outs to 5G Nights. I think all of these groups, this is the new generation, everyone is pushing, and we work with all of these groups. So we understand their capabilities, and we know, like, we're rooting for everybody to win. Yeah.
From where you guys started, right, for a couple of years ago to now, how's the growth process been for you guys? Like, what were the bumps in the roads? Like, what you guys have to change and do to get to where you are today, and keep on growing?
I mean, it's a lot of trial and error. Yeah. We're learning as we're going along. Hiccups come. Yeah. But we're problem solvers. Like, the good thing about our team, we have a strong team. We don't panic. Everyone is equal. Everyone gets an opinion, and we learn from our mistakes. We're very passionate about learning from our mistakes. If we make a mistake, we're trying to fix it as soon as possible. So I think that's what keeps us ahead of the game. The growth process, finding venues uptown has been a challenge. There's not a lot of venues that cater to people in the city, to people uptown. We are looking for a safe environment. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is people coming and going home safely. We don't like any type of confusion or drama. We just want to make sure that everybody's safe. So safety is a priority. The ambiance, the culture of the venue also matters, because we want to make sure that everything's aesthetically pleasing. People love that. So we just try to put a lot of thought into those things. But we've been growing steadily but surely. We're going to Detroit soon.
Talk about that.
So AfroFuture is hosting their first cultural festival in Detroit. AfroFuture is normally based in Ghana. This is their first.
They're coming. See,
they're coming to the U.S. So it's gonna be big. Bedrock reached out to them to work on this beautiful collab to bring people back to the historic city of Detroit. Detroit gave us Motown, and it gave us some of the greatest, the Temptations, Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, you name it. A lot of the pioneers in the music industry was brought to us by Detroit, by Motown. So we're bringing the vibes back there.
What is it?
So it's from August 16th to 17th is a 2-day festival, but there's a whole week of activations. Poetry Me Please is gonna be out there.
That's fine.
DLT is gonna be out there. Sample and Friends is gonna be out there. So there's a whole bunch of people that's gonna come out and show out, and we hope to see you guys there.
How do you feel about that? Because you're African, and they're coming to an African-led group to host their event. How do you feel about that?
Well, so T Grizzly is one of the performers actually. Just to just add that in there, and I'll tell you where I'm going with this.
Okay.
AfroFuture is for everyone.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a connection of cultures. Everyone's supposed to feel represented. There's room for everyone to come and express themselves, either as a vendor or just to connect with their roots. There's so much display of culture at that festival that makes people feel a sense of home. Going to AfroFuture in Ghana, we've brought a lot of our friends from the US to Ghana, and our friends from diverse backgrounds, Latinos, Asians, African Americans, people from other countries in Africa or in Europe. And they come and they immerse in this kind of Afro-futuristic culture where they're tasting food, they see some of their foods, they see the connection, and they're like, oh, like, we're not as, the whole point is to show that we're not as different as we think we are. There's a lot that connects us, and AfroFuture, Godia is help bridging that gap.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, I see you guys have a lot of big name artists, T Grizzly. You don't name other
Davido, Ashake, Kitty, King Promise. It's just gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing.
So what's the future for MLT? Can you give us like insight? Like I don't want y'all to expose y'all next move, but what's the future for you guys? What's next?
So we're growing as a company. AfroFuture Detroit will be our first step out of the city.
Yeah, that's fire.
So
bro.
I would say you're gonna start seeing us in other countries and other states real soon. We're trying to expand our network. Again, we're waging war on culture section, bottle section. We're waging war on that. We want people to come through and have a good time and just vibe and talk to people like we normally used to do. It's bad enough that we got our phones distracting us. The least we could do is when we gather around each other, actually like being around each other and not be on our phones recording the fact that we're around each other. Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense, Yeah. So we're waging war on section culture. So we're taking that war to Houston. We're taking that war to Atlanta. We're taking that war to Detroit. We're taking that war to DC. So section culture, we're coming for you.
So 347 moment, look into this camera right here.
All right, bet.
See what you gotta say.
Man, again, shout out to everyone who helped MLT get to where we are now. We are extremely thankful. Without y'all, we are nothing, and we appreciate y'all for pulling up, supporting, spending your hard-earned money with us. It doesn't go unnoticed. That's why we try to share everything that we get with you guys. We haven't been biased in taking care of our audience. We pour men up the same way we pour women up. And we just try to activate the party in a way where it serves the customers. We're not looking for the customers to serve us. We're looking to serve whoever is coming to enjoy their time and spend time with us. So we appreciate you guys. The whole MLT squad, you guys are great. I love y'all. Let's just keep pushing. It's all gonna be worth it at the end.
For sure.
And
for sure.
Yeah, let's enjoy this journey together.
All right, man. 347. We back in the booth with it with my good friend Junior, man.
Yeah,
He,
it's good, man. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. The Sigmas stop
Yeah.
hiding. All right, all the wavy Sigmas, come out of hiding. We need y'all to pop up.
Word.
Come
We
on
need
now.
More better representation. We
Better
gotta keep it in
representation,
Keep
man.
it in the family.
Keep it in the
man.
family. Blue fire to the day we die.
347, man, back in the booth. MLT party next week. We're gonna try to edit this so we can post it. Want to do the day before or day of?
I want to do it 2 days before because
2 days before?
2 days before because what you can do is do 2 days before, bring Long again, pause.
Yeah.
That's somebody's name, Long. Pause. Long, show yourself so they know we're not saying.
Say hi.
Say hi so they know we're not saying. All right, but we bring him out and you capture the actual party and then edit it into your clip. It's gonna go crazy. So you do another podcast recording, but a live one of you recording the event, you vibing through the event, you turning up, you getting poured up, and then you can edit that clip of this was before we had our interview, and this was the aftermath.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
You
just
see?
told me that.
It's
Man,
gonna be a movie.
347,
347,
man.
347.
I appreciate you.
347 going to the top, you heard? See you guys at the top, man.
Appreciate you.
For a
All
fact.
right, man.
All right. Thank you guys.